Hi, for my fourth vlog, looking at sprint drills, I have chosen to look at the alternate A-skip. I would consider this topic one of the weaker areas of my strength and conditioning coaching. The alternate A-skip is commonly used by coaches, and I would like to explore its technical model in more detail to further my own understanding. This exercise is one in a group of drills termed the A drills. These progress from the A walk to the A run. They focus on the recovery phase of the free limb to the hip flex position, with an aim of teaching the athlete to relax the vastus muscles during the hip flexion. This relaxation allows the foot to come high to the butt during knee flexion. The A-skip specifically focuses on the thigh, heel and ankle position of the recovery leg, as well as the aggressive downward drive and foot strike of the support leg. I will now compare my own technique to the correct technical model of the A-skip, highlighting areas that stray from this model and areas that match it. Looking at the first phase of my A-skip cycle, both feet are in contact with the floor. I, however, strike the floor in front of my centre of mass. This should ideally be below the centre of mass. The support leg also displays too much flexion and should be in the full triple extension position following the previous cycle. My right arm is also still moving backwards, despite my right leg about to begin its swing phase. I do, however, display a good torso with no forward or backward lean, and my head is up and looking forwards. The next phase of the cycle is the beginning of the swing phase for the right leg. My ankle in this swing phase lacks the dorsiflexion it should have prior to the next foot strike. The swing leg is also flexed, as it should be, but this is arguably too much for this early phase of the swing. My arms are also slightly out of sync with the rest of my body, with the lead arm slightly ahead. I do, however, achieve good triple extension in the support leg and continue to adopt a good torso and head position. The next phase is the point of maximum hip flexion of the swing leg. At this point, I still fail to achieve the required ankle dorsiflexion prior to foot strike. The heel also fails to get close to my bum. The hip flexion of my swing leg does not achieve the parallel position of the correct technical model, and this is largely due to overactive vastus muscles. Again, I still achieve this good triple extension in the support leg with a good torso and head position. Although being out of sync in the last phase, my arms achieve a good position at this time point. The next phase of the exercise is just prior to foot contact. It is evident that my leg is too far in front of my centre of mass and will strike in a position that will cause deceleration forces. My ankle still fails to achieve this strong dorsiflex position at this point prior to contact, and my arms are back out of sync as they should be in line with my body, or at least close to my body. I do still maintain this good torso and head position though. The final phase of the exercise is foot strike. At this point, as predicted from the previous phase, this is in front of my centre of mass and not below it. My knee is also too flexed and I do not perform an aggressive leg drive which would lead to a full triple extension of the ankle, knee and hip. At this point, my arm should also be bent to 90 degrees. I maintain a good torso and head position, ultimately ensuring I achieve this throughout the exercise. In comparison to the correct technical model, it is evident that I need to use the following exercises to overcome the issues relating to the lack of ankle dorsiflexion and foot striking position, the lack of hip flexion, which prevents a parallel knee during the swing phase, and the failure to explosively drive the swing leg into full triple extension. Along with this, the exercises that address the issues relating to my arm swings should also be used. One exercise that can be used to address the issues relating to a lack of dorsiflexion and foot striking is stiff ankle bouncing, also referred to as ankling. This drill focuses on ensuring the foot strike is performed with dorsiflexion and a stiff leg, helping to develop a more powerful foot strike. Another exercise that can help to improve my own technique is the wall drill. This exercise will help to promote dorsiflexion throughout the swing cycle, as well as the correct foot strike. The main issue this drill will look to address, however, is a lack of hip flexion at the top of the swing phase, and then striking with an explosive triple extension. To help improve overall coordination throughout the exercise, the A walk can be used and will help to improve the synchronization of the arms with the lower limbs. Finally, once these technical issues have been addressed, incorporating different forms of resistance, such as a resistance band held by a partner or a weighted sled pulled along, will promote a more explosive drive during the foot strike. It is important, however, that the technical issues are addressed before performing this progression, otherwise technical errors may become further reinforced. Utilizing these exercises will allow me to perform the correct technical model for the alternate A-skip, as demonstrated here by Asif Apal.